I hate this autofocus. I've been using the phone to video stuff, and I hate this autofocus thing. It can't cope. I need to invest in a decent camera. Right. Let me show you what I've done. So I bought myself a couple of new tools from Frost Restoration. I'm really excited about this. This one's a door skinning tool. So it's got the little jaws on it that I can... So rather than just using the hammer and dolly, I've now got the proper tool. I'm really excited to use that. I know I need to reskin at least one of my doors. And the other tool that I bought from Frost Restoration, something that I've always wanted. Look at that! A shrinker stretcher. So I've got another set of jaws there, and a handle, and this one, what's it going to say? Is it going to say? Well, it's got arrows pointing out, so that tells me, oh no, arrows pointing in, so that tells me that that's a shrinker. So you put your bit of metal in the jaws, pull the lever down, grabs the metal, squeezes it together, and effectively shrinks the metal, makes it a bit fatter. How exciting! So yeah, it comes with another set of jaws and this handle on the top. In hindsight, I think I should have bought, they do a 2-pack where you get 2 of these, because now when I want to stretch something I need to take that off, change the jaws, whatever. It wasn't that much more to buy 2, to be honest, but we'll see how this goes. I'm really pleased with it. Here we go. These are the 2 doors that I have for the near side or passenger side, depending on where, you know. But so I've stripped the door skins off because they had it. Unfortunately, because of the roll cage that's fitted, I can't use the bins, so the bins have to come off, and unfortunately they look like they're probably the best bit of these frames. Look at these, look how mank that all is. There you go, the bottom's completely gone, and up here this is all just gone. That's all separated. Lovely. And pretty much the same on this one as well. Look, that's all gone. On the ferry, on the way back to the island. I've got in the boot. Woo! So this door I picked up off eBay. The chap worked in a restoration company and they had a Cooper in for a restoration, and he didn't feel that this door was good enough. So he bought 2 brand new heritage doors. And so the chap reskinned it, sold it to me, and best door I've ever owned, I think. Really pleased with it. So he said it might need a bit of fettling to fit your door, which is every door, isn't it? So. That'll do me. They're always out on these, aren't they? Well, for me they are anyway. Just mocking up here, and these are, the inner wing is Heritage. Don't know what make this one is, and this one is not a magnet. Oh, it might be. Who's that made by then? Who's that? Hadrian car panels. Is it Hadrian? Anyway, pretty much like all panels. Look at the state of that flange, and the same here. And of course, put the two together and they'll never butt up properly. So a little bit of fettling required here, bit of hammer and dolly. It's tricky, isn't it? Because this is just going to get smashed into a hay bale or a pallet at some time. How much effort do I put into panel gaps and alignment when I could almost be doing this after every meeting? It's tricky, isn't it? Although it is good practice for Bonnet the 1275 GT. Look at this bit. This is not too bad. This is not too bad. Go around the corner, and then whoa! Look how the profile changes. Look at that. It's quite a step there. And then of course it comes back and finishes nice and flush. So either this bit needs shrinking, doesn't it? Or this bit needs stretching. Or, if you're a real bodge, you just fill it, wouldn't you? But I'm not going to be a fan of putting too much filler in this car, because it'll end up at the side of the rally stage. Here we go, look, getting there. Yeah, it's not perfect, but I've had to actually, in the end, I tried shrinking it and doing all sorts of stuff and I couldn't. It's just such a bugger of a job. So in the end, I actually had to cut the flange off, reshape the metal how I wanted it and weld a new flange in place. And now, yeah, it's a bit of a lip still, but much, much better than it was before, that's for sure. Look at that. There you go. Bit better. Good enough for a rally car anyway. Okay, that's the front end all mocked up. It's what I've learned is, yeah, aftermarket panels are fine, but God, don't they need some work. And to be honest, you're probably better off paying the extra and having a panel that's good to start with. Check out the bonnet. This was destined to go on my Mark 1, and I'd rather keep that for my Mark 1 rather than risk damaging it on my on the Rally Mini. So I'm on the lookout for another bonnet. I'm tempted, because it's a Mark 2 as well, I'll have to weld the lip on the front. Don't really want to do that to that one. So yeah, I might see if I can pick up, you know, a later type bonnet, move the hinge brackets. I don't even know if I'm going to run hinges yet. I might just bonnet pin it. Yeah, because, you know, it'd be a shame to trash an original bonnet, wouldn't it? Right, I think I've messed up slightly. Wow. So, what I hadn't accounted for was... No, hang on, let me start from the beginning. So, I set the inner wing up where I wanted it to be. I made sure that everything lined up properly. I put the wings on it, the front end with the front subframe as well. Put the door in, put the outer A panel in, and made sure that the doors open and closed and that worked properly. So I was, you know, everything seemed perfect, brilliant. Took the door off, and then when I went to fit the inner A panel, this is where I realised my mistake. What I hadn't done is accounted that this A panel has to go an awful long way back in here for all this to line up properly. And what I should have done is yeah, fair enough, weld all that in, but not weld this part that goes behind, sorry, into here. I should have left that, because then I could have fitted the inner A panel, pushed it all the way back as far as it needed to go, clamped it, and then welded the inner panel. But what I've done, I've welded it, and there wasn't enough room. It wouldn't go far enough back. So I had to massage the inside slightly. I mean, it looks great. You know, I'm happy with it. Everything lines up now and it's all good. But there was a couple of days of work in that. And so I've learnt my lesson. Although I've obviously welded the other side as well. So this one just might need a little bit of a massage as well. After I'd done this, I saw Matt Green's video. And he's done it properly. Wow, I wish I'd seen that first. Yeah, he's mocked basically the whole thing. Don't follow me. I've never put a front end on a Mini before, ever. I've only ever chopped them off and fitted glass fibre front ends. So, you know, it's all new to me. But what he's done, he mocked the whole thing up, didn't weld a single thing. He's made sure that the outer panels fitted. Oh no, his outer panels were on already, but he made sure his inner A panels fitted properly. Doors work, everything works, and now he's started to weld it. Good job it's only a rally mini, isn't it, I suppose? It's, you know, the first hay bale I'm going to hit, or tractor tyre, I'm going to have to rebuild this front end anyway. But that's no excuse. But what I am happy is that I've learnt this, so when I rebuild my Mark 1, I know what to do. I've still got to put the front end on Bonnet, the 1275 GT, but that's got wind-up windows, and I could correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think this panel is so critical, but it's definitely critical on Mark 1 and Mark 2s because of this panel. There we go. Every day's a school day. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching this episode. I know it's a bit sort of higgledy-piggledy, but I got into that thing where I need to get the job done. And I'm sure anybody that's ever made a YouTube video or any video at all can appreciate that if you film it, it takes 2-3 times longer. And with my deadline, I just wanted to crack on, get it done. But unfortunately, you guys kind of miss out slightly by not getting the content that I'd like you to see. Anyway, I ain't got time for this. I've got a mini to build. So it's half an hour.